morning, sunshine. How are you feeling today? Not much better, huh? I'm so sorry. Sicknesses like this just seem to drag on, don't they? But if it helps you feel better at all, you've still got me. And I have the immune system of... Well, I was going to say a horse, but do we know that horses actually have good immune systems? Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, everyone always says healthy as a horse, but are horses actually that healthy if you have to shoot them if they break a leg? Really? It's because the bone just can't set properly the way it can in a human? Huh. Well, I guess I learned something new today. It's good to see that that fever hasn't caused any damage to your brain. You're still retaining quite a bit of knowledge. Oh, you still have a headache, though. Well, here. I made you some chicken noodle soup. And I also brought you some water. That should definitely help. Oh, right. I forgot the crackers. Damn it. I'll be right back, I promise. Oh, you don't want any? Are you sure? It really wouldn't be any trouble for me to go get them. You're not all that hungry? No. Don't apologize for not being hungry. I told you before, I looked after my younger siblings all the time when I was younger. I know how this works. Starve a fever, feed a cold. But sometimes you do feel all of that hunger building up, and then it starts to really set in when you still have the fever. So just eat what you can, okay? I don't want you to be in any discomfort later on. Hey, what's going on? No, it isn't just you being uncomfortable because you're sick. It's something else. I know this is going to sound really weird, but, well, actually, in light of everything else I've said to you, such as the fact that I was hiding under your porch for several months, I doubt this is going to sound really weird. It'll just sound really attentive and observant, but anyway, I digress. I was just going to say that I've kind of memorized your facial expressions. Well, the ones that you make on a regular basis. And the one that you just made, it was kind of like the face that a puppy makes when it turns around and walks away with its tail between its legs after it's been scolded. It was kind of sad and kind of guilty. And the expressions that you usually make when you're just uncomfortable because of a headache or because of the fever and the chills, that's usually just the expression of someone who looks really tired or in pain but is trying to mask it. Please don't give me that look. That look, I can never tell if it's your, oh my god, this guy is a serial killer expression, or if it's your, oh fuck, I fucked up expression. And neither one is true. I mean, I don't think that you fucked up by just making an expression. And again, I am not a murderer. I'm not a serial killer. I like looking at you, and that leads to me recognizing your expressions because I see you making them all the time, and I also try to memorize them because a lot of the time I've noticed that you tend to hide your negative emotions because you don't want to be a burden on others, you don't want to annoy others, And sometimes you think that there's no reason for you to be feeling a negative emotion, so you don't share it because it doesn't feel like you have any right to be feeling that way, so you don't want to talk about it. And those facial expressions you make, you aren't able to mask those very well. So I pay attention because I don't ever want you to hide something from me, and I don't want you to be going through something bad or experiencing a negative emotion and not having any support from me, because I promised that I would support you. I love you, and I care about you, and I want you to be happy, healthy, and safe. That is all I've ever wanted, and I'm rambling, and I'm sorry. I feel really passionately about that. Ever since you let me in, and you let me get to know you a bit more, get to know all of the parts of you that you hide away from the rest of the world, it has been amazing, and I am so, so grateful for this chance. And I want to use what I've learned for something good, such as making sure that when you feel bad about something, you have someone to talk to. Someone who isn't going to judge you, someone who is just going to be here to listen to you. So you can tell me what's wrong. No, don't say that. Don't say that I'll get mad at you. I won't. Really, I won't. Unless you tell me that you hate me, I won't be upset. And even then, I just want to make you happy, so if you hate me, then I'll leave, and you can go back to being happy without me. Though I do hope that isn't it. Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried for a second that you might say that you hate me. I'm glad that that isn't the case, but what is bothering you? And why do you think it'll make me mad? You feel a bit weird accepting this much help? Why is that? Well, that is true. Before this, you were living alone, so when you got sick, you had to take care of yourself. And you were good at it, don't get me wrong, but you shouldn't have to take care of yourself while you're sick if you can avoid it. I mean, it's already tough enough to get through each day in this world. Being sick just makes it so much harder. You don't deserve that, and you don't deserve to have to go through it alone. I know. I know that you feel like you're bothering me when you ask for something, or you feel like I'm wasting my time. I know that you feel that way. I know you. I know a lot about you. Even some of the things you haven't told me, I've seen when I was watching you. I know that you're not really used to accepting help because you never want to, since you have this sort of unspoken rule in your mind. You think that if you ask for and or accept help, you're somehow failing because you couldn't do something yourself. And I get that, sort of. I understand where the mindset comes from. I have never felt it for obvious reasons, but I do get it. So I get why this feels strange to you. I get why this might even make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. But do you have any idea how useless I would feel if I wasn't taking care of you. If I had to just sit by and let you do everything for yourself. If I had to watch as you got out of bed and steadied yourself against the wall because your fever and your headaches are making you so dizzy you can barely stand, just so you could get food or water, I would feel so horrible. I love you. And I take care of the people I love. You would do the same, wouldn't you? If someone you loved was sick, you would take care of them like this. Wouldn't you? And how would you feel if they didn't let you? If they told you to just sit around and do nothing while they put themselves in pain just to get their basic needs met? How would you feel? Exactly. So I promise you, you don't need to feel guilty or like a failure just because you need a little bit of help. I want to give this to you. I need to, a little bit. If I didn't, I would feel just like the worst boyfriend in the world. It isn't just that. No. Tell me, what else is it? I won't think it's stupid, I promise. You feel what? You feel gross? What do you mean? Oh, because of all the coughing and because you're sweating from the fever, you feel gross. You don't like it when people see you like this. That I can definitely understand. But you know how I feel about you. You know that no matter how you feel, whether you think that you're as gorgeous as a godlike being, whether you feel like you're no prettier than a worm covered in mud, no matter how you feel about yourself, I will always see you as the most extraordinary, most amazing, most stunning person in the world. You're so pretty. Can I have a lock of your hair? Sorry, bad time to ask that, huh? No, it's just, I want something to keep with me when I'm going to work each day. Just to remind myself that this is real. Of course, I guess this is a bad time to ask that. I mean, you said you feel gross, and as much as I think that you look amazing no matter what, you are still sick, so if I carried around a piece of your hair from now, well, I might be carrying a biological hazard. Yeah, I don't think that it would do wonders for my career if every one of my coworkers got sick because of me. Yeah. Really? When you're feeling better, I can? Okay, I feel so happy I need to hug you. Is that okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? The chills are coming back? Okay, I'm prescribing you cuddles. Nope, non-negotiable. Unless that would bring you further discomfort, but if it'll help keep you warm, then that's what I'm prescribing. Alright. Come on, get over here. There you go. Nice and snug. God, I love you.